Central. So I just was doing the best I could to destroy my life once again. And so I was on a really bad path, man. I was just going crazy. And this one story I'm going to tell. It's pretty graphic. I won't be using any graphic words, but it's a very dramatic story. But I feel like it needs to be is part of my story here. So try to wrap this up as quick as I can. My mom, who was a party animal back in those days, invited me to come to a party that she was going to. This one of her boyfriend or whatever had up in the gold fields in California, which are, it's a pretty rough area, like as far as land goes and stuff. It's a lot of gravel. It's a dangerous area. So we went up there, me and my friend Tommy. Oh, sorry. Me and my friend. We went up there with my mom, and we were just partying, taking part in the partying, and there happened to be a huge bowl of tequila jello, and so I had about 3 small bowls of that. I was pretty toasty, man, and my friend Tommy, oh well, it's out there, decides he's going to start get belligerently drunk and start hitting on this girl that did not want his advances whatsoever. She was not interested. He was just filthy drunk, and kept hassling her in front of everybody. And I was like, dude, you need to just stop. Leave her alone. You better get the heck away from her, or it's going to be on. He was like, he got all mad and just walked off out in the middle of nowhere, by Beale Air Force Base, in the gold fields that are just miles away from the main road. It's like mountainous. So he goes walking off. I was like, whatever, man. He did that quite a bit. He would just get bad and just leave when he was drunk and be dumb. So I just be dumb, dude, whatever. See how far you get. So he goes off, and then I'm sitting there partying with people and my mom and hanging out and just, I'm toasty, really freaking toasty with that tequila. And this guy comes back that had left the party and comes running back, and he's like, dude, wasn't there a guy here with you named Tommy? Or he was like, I was like, yeah, that's him. He took off walking. He goes, yeah, he got hit by a truck. I was like, what? So I was freaked out. So, not even thinking about how much I had to drink, I jumped in my mom's car and went and found him on the road. And was, I'm like, I was crying, like, yeah, you're gonna go to the hospital. I heard you got hit by a truck. And he's like, I'm all right. So I was insistent on taking him to the hospital, being as drunk as I am. So I got him into the car, and I was like, we're going to the hospital. We drive down Marysville, downtown Marysville at midnight or something, and we're running red lights like they weren't even there, man. All the way through the town, just arguing about going to the freaking hospital. Went by the hospital, went around it, and kept just, dude, I can't believe that we never got stopped, because, man, we were dangerous, man. So we finally come to our senses and calm down, and we drink this 40 that's in the car. We're like, let's drink this beer and get more drunk. So it was so dumb, but so we calmed down and we headed back up to where my mom was, which was stupid. So we get there, we get out there, and my mom's already, the party's over. We are sleeping in the car. My mom's inside the house. We're sleeping in the car. All right. So I'm in the front seat. He's in the back seat. I'm trying to go to sleep because I'm just wasted. And he's like, Chip, I want to go home. I was like, what? Because when I drink tequila, I get testy and real like, don't push me or I'll go off. That's just not me, but that's me on tequila. So he kept bugging me and whining, man, like a little kid. And I was like, dude, all right, I'll take you home. I'm yelling at him. So he gets in the front seat, and then I'm like, I'm mad. So I'm driving like 55, 60 at least on these dirt roads that I don't know. They have sharp turns, whatever. I'm just going, man. So come to this sharp turn that I didn't know about, and I overcorrect, get sideways, doing about 50 or 60. We start sliding sideways at 50, 60 miles an hour. And then bam, one of the back tires popped or something. And the car rolled, I don't know how many times to this very day. At that, going that fast and that sharp a turn, I would say maybe 8 to 10 or something, man. Because it was fast, so fast that I was like, dude, we landed on our wheels. Kind of wish we didn't. We landed on our wheels, and I was like, dude, I think we just flipped my mom's car. And he's always, do you think so, Chip? I was like, oh yeah, we did. Because the windshield on my side was down to my chest. Like the window was flat. I was flat. The whole thing was just caved in, man. And my friend Tommy had his hands outside, and he scraped his knuckles when we flipped. And so I'm like, dude, what the heck happened? You know, we got to get out of here. So I start the car up, and it starts up. And I was like, we got to get out of here. We're going to get in trouble in this land. It's private property. So we start driving, which I knew was the right direction, out towards the main road to get out of there. And my friend is like, dude, we're going the wrong way. I said, no, we ain't, man. As I'm driving with my head out the window. He's all, yeah, we are. Kept arguing with me again. And I was like, whatever, dude, I'll show you. So I turn around and I start going back the other way. And suddenly past the house that we were coming from, we were going the wrong way that time, but I was going the right way when he had told me to turn around, so I did. So we passed the house, and I said, I told you, dude, there's the house, man. We're gonna freaking die. There just happened to be at the end of this road that we were on a unfinished bridge. Huge unfinished bridge. It was a gulf between a river. So I knew that, and I was like, man, we are so in trouble, dude. We're driving off that bridge, man. We're going. My friend was like, no, kill us. He started crying, and I'm like, yeah, we're done, man. So we're just driving down this hill all of a sudden, and I try to put on the brakes. No brakes. So I start, oh, no brakes, man. We're really gonna die. And so it was so dramatic. So we're driving on this windy kind of road, and all of a sudden the car just on its own goes off of this cliff. It was like a 10-foot embankment off of this cliff, and the next thing you know, we're in the car. I'm screaming at the top of my lungs, and bam, we just came to a dead stop. It knocked me out. And my friend's all, dude, dude, I can't move. You know, he's hitting me in the chest, like, serious, like, hard as he can, hitting me in the chest. Wake up. I'm like, I woke up. Man, stop hitting me, man. What the heck's wrong with you? So he's like, I can't get out. I'm trapped, man. So I'm like, what? All right. So I go, I'm going to get you out. I didn't know we were in the tree at the time. I was knocked out. I get out the window somehow. And bam, like 10 feet to the ground. I just straight drop. And I was like, I realized, wow, we're in a tree, dude. I can see straight under my car. So I go around the car and I grab Tommy by the shirt and pull him out and pull him up this 10-foot embankment to the main road. I had lost my shoes in the wreck. So I was barefoot on a gravel, dirt road. Dirt, gravel, whatever it was, man. So we had to get out of there. We took off. We walked down this river below the Yuba River, I think it was, that was dried up at the time for some reason. And we walked down through thistles and thorns, river rock, whatever, man, in bare feet. We walked down, walk up the side of the other street to the main Highway 20. I was like, well, I just threw up. I just was too freaked out, in shock. So we start flagging people down, man. We're like miles from home. So I start flagging people down. Here comes this van, this big family van, like, just comes up to us because I was waving them down. They're like, you guys all right? We're like, no, we just got in a big wreck. Like, serious bad wreck, and we need to get home. And they're like, can you give us a ride? They're like, no, but you can use our cell phone. And I was like, this is 1992, man. I'm like, what the heck is a cell phone? I'm like, she hands me this big old, this kind of like a big block size, no cord on it. I was like, how do you have one of these in your car? So I miraculously called my uncle, and he came up and got us and gave us the what for the whole way home, but at least we got home. And I just walked out there with a couple scrapes. My phone had hurt his hand. I had some scrapes and bruises. That was it. And I just felt really like my muscles were all tense and stuff. But so that was